Do you respect women?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
Do you think that 18, 19-year-old women are more attractive than 25-year-old women?
I think there's attractive people. That's a loaded question. I don't know.
Well, it's not really, is it?
I can't.
You know why I'm asking it?
Of course I do, but I can't sit here and
say... For
say...
the benefit of viewers who don't know why I'm asking, you said this. In general, this is also one of the reasons men find youth attractive. You want to blow up the internet? I'll blow up the internet right effing now. The reason 18 and 19-year-olds are more attractive than 25-year-olds is because they've been through less dick. People say, oh, you can't say that, but yes, I can. A 19-year-old is more attractive than a 26-year-old woman, and I'll tell you why. Because that 26-year-old has talked to more guys, been to the club more times, been effed and dumped more times, more arguments, more mess, more for me to clean up. That is misogyny.
Why?
Because you are encouraging a mindset about 25-year-old women that makes them sound out to be infinitely less desirable than 18, 19-year-olds, and having effectively been having too much sex to be taken in a more respectful way.
That would, well, firstly, even if that was the case, that wouldn't be misogyny.
But what did you mean by what you said?
That's not misogyny because it's not anti-women. I'm saying that an 18 or a 19-year-old woman would be more desirable.
Pretty anti-25-year-old woman.
I think that you could make an argument that it's misogyny. I think that you can, and you can make an argument through the value system that it implies is misogynistic. I do think that Piers saying that it's misogynistic is kind of stupid. It's like one of the things where, like, you have two assholes arguing about a definition, and really the truth is that the definition doesn't matter. Do you see kind of what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's kind of like it's an irrelevant point.
Anti-25-year-old women we can argue, but not misogyny.
Well, that's misogyny.
No, it's not.
Well, being anti any woman at all is misogyny.
That's stupid as fuck. Like, of course, being anti any woman at all is misogyny. I'm surprised that he said that. That's so dumb. Like, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Andrew Tate is getting got here. Like, Piers Morgan is just coming in like a bull in a china shop, and Andrew Tate doesn't know what to do. Yeah, he's actually getting got.
Saying that women are beautiful and attractive at a certain age and saying the age.
You're saying 18, 19-year-olds are more attractive than 25.
Well, than ageist, perhaps, but misogynistic, absolutely not.
But you just accepted it was misogyny.
No, I didn't. You said it was misogyny. I'm telling you, no, it's not.
If a 26-year-old woman is watching this and has heard those comments,
yeah,
would you just say to her, look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that?
No, I won't. I will say that I am sorry that offends you. However, there's a large contingent of the world...
That doesn't mean you're sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. That's the point I'm making. I'm sorry if that offends you. However, there's a large contingent of the world that believe that, and I was mediating for a conversation.
Parts of the world that believe that about 26-year-old women are parts of the world where women are not allowed.
I don't know why he doesn't just come out and say what it is. Like, I hate how Andrew Tate is trying to be like a well-reasoned intellectual here. Like, I want to, like, let's go ahead and get some real fucking, like, yeah, he's being a pussy, man. Like, just make some dumb fucking analogy. Yeah, he went on Fox News for help. Yeah, I'm being annoyed by this. He's being such a pussy.
Out on their own.
That's a conversation.
They have to wear full burqas.
Well, that's a conversation.
They're not allowed to drive cars.
That's nothing to do with me.
But is that the kind of world for women that you?
I was mediating a conversation.
No, I'm asking you what you think.
I don't live in a country where that happens.
You're using that as the excuse.
I don't see why he doesn't just say, like, yeah, obviously a lot of guys don't want to have a girl that's been, you know, like, it has a body count in the double digits. There's a lot of guys that feel that way. Why not just fucking say that? It's true. There's a lot of guys that feel that way. Like, you just why not just say it? It's crazy. Mama's banned. Wait, what's this ban thing? What's this bullshit? What's going on here? What are y'all talking about? Oh, somebody posted some bullshit. Oh, okay. Yeah. What's this? Yeah, nobody's getting banned. Like, what are y'all talking about? It's a trick message. Yeah. Oh my God. Ban him? Yeah, he did get banned for saying y'all were banned. So, like, I don't know why. I really don't know why Andrew Tate doesn't just say that. Because I think the reason why people like Andrew Tate is the reality that, like, he just says what people are thinking. And he doesn't sugarcoat it. And I think sometimes that's a bad thing. But, like, why not just fucking say it? It's a copy pasta. No, I don't want it. I'm on a diet. I don't want copy pasta. It's annoying.
Why you're not sorry for saying it?
It's not an excuse.
Is it there are parts of
He's being interrupted every 3.5 seconds. Oh, he's being interrupted 3.5 seconds?
People who are mentally ill on all the serotonin reuptake inhibitors who play these shoot-'em-up games want to go out and do this. Because there's criminals, I don't lose my rights, Piers. Because there's criminals, I don't lose my rights.
Just answer the...
You think it stopped Alex Jones? It didn't stop Alex Jones. Piers getting interrupted him. It doesn't matter. He just keeps talking. That's right. Yeah, and this is... Andrew Tate's getting finessed by this. This is it. Yeah, this guy's badass. Yeah, he did. Yeah. So, look, I'll let you finish.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you know what the weapon used was?
Listen, let me ask you a question.
No.
I've got the FBI statistics that, that these so-called semi-autos that you talk about.
Let's take a break. When we come back.
Again, you're not going to get our guns.
When we come back, try and answer my question.
Yeah, all you're going to do is sit there and play little factoid questions. Overall crime has gone up over 20%.
And he kept going, by the way. Yeah, he kept going. That wasn't the end of it. It kept going. Yeah, let me see. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Okay, well, we now have a drum roll. This is
Where
number
the fuck
one.
is it?
This was the, as voted for by viewers all day long on Twitter.
Okay, here we go.
Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns.
How many?
Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms. Doesn't matter how many lemmings you get out there on the street begging for them to have their guns taken. We will not relinquish them. Do you understand? That's why you're going to fail, and the establishment knows no matter how much propaganda, the Republic will rise again when you attempt to take our guns.
Please.
Andrew Tate sure looks like a fucking pussy, huh? Looks like an absolute fucking pussy. You want to go around and make excuses for him. Looks like an absolute pussy bitch. Here we go.
I was mediating a conversation.
No, I'm asking you what you think.
I don't live in a country where that happens.
You're using that as the excuse for why you're not sorry for saying it.
It's not an excuse.
Is that there are parts of the world where this is fine?
My friend.
So my question to you is, well, do you think it's fine?
I don't think it's fine. I live in a world where...
You don't think it's fine?
The reason
This isn't that hard, Andrew. You can simply say, Piers, you know what?
He's getting worked over, man. Like Andrew Tate, this is one of his biggest L's. I'm sorry to say, he's getting got. Like Piers is just bulldozering him. It's not even. Yeah, he keeps getting interrupted, dude. Oh, really? Oh, he keeps getting interrupted.
Of the year, and
Took the gun again. If you try to take our firearms, doesn't matter how many lemmings you get out there on the street begging for them to have their guns taken. We will not relinquish them. Do you understand?
So I don't want to hear about, oh, he's getting interrupted. Oh, he's getting interrupted. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't want to hear about this shit. He's getting beat by Piers Morgan. Alex Jones beat this boss, and I remember whenever this shit happened, people fucking loved that interview. Andrew Tate's trying to be respectful to Piers on his show. Alex Jones obviously doesn't care about respect. Bro, why would he try to be respectful to him on his show? Piers Morgan obviously brought him on to make him look like a jackass. It's not like he was going to get a fair shake. Anybody would have known that Piers Morgan was obviously going to shit on him. Bro, if you go on to somebody's show and you're going to get goofed on. You know you're going to get fucked over. Why are you going to try to be respectful? It's nuts.
with the benefit of hindsight, I wish I hadn't said it like that. And if a 26-year-old woman's watching, I'm sorry I said that, because that actually is blatantly misogynist. And even though that's a view held by other parts of the world, it's not a view I share. Now, I would respect you more if you said that than if you try and say, well, it's said in another part.
Yeah. This is the top G. Keep that in mind. This right here is the top G. Fuck.
Parts of the world, so I'm not sorry.
I think you
that doesn't tell me what you think.
Then you need to understand why my content existed in the first place. My content existed because I tried my very hardest to be an absolute and utter realist, especially with uncomfortable truths. I was pointing out that very uncomfortable.
Is that a truth? Then?
It's an uncomfortable truth in many parts of the world. It's not a truth that I'm happy about.
An inquest this week.
Why
found
is
that-
this like? Why is it so hard for him to just say what a lot of guys think? That they don't want to date a girl that's dated like a bunch of different guys. It just makes them uncomfortable. They don't like it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But there's a lot of guys that think that. Like, why not just say that? He already said that. What's not here? Fuck, man. He said that. He didn't say that.
A 14-year-old girl, Molly Russell, died from an act of self-harm while suffering from depression and the negative effects of online content. The coroner said she was exposed to material that may have influenced her in a negative way, and in addition, what started as depression had become a much more serious depressive illness, and she very sadly took her life.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Right. Her father.
That's terrible.
Her father's campaign for better protections against potentially dangerous social media algorithms. Right. It says that the particularly graphic content she saw romanticized acts of self-harm, normalized her condition, and focused on a limited and irrational.
That is like a crazy thing that, like, on TikTok and stuff, they have these different trends where people legitimately fucking self-harm themselves, and it gets into the algorithm, and so it starts pumping out these videos of people hurting themselves. What does this have to do with Andrew Tate? Nothing. It has nothing to do with him. But Andrew Tate's not even like, he's not even picking up what Piers is putting down. And Piers Morgan is obviously implying that Andrew Tate and the kind of stuff that he does to some degree caused the girl or people like that girl to kill herself. Right? He's clearly making that implication. And Andrew Tate is sitting there like a pussy, letting it happen. It's amazing.
You without any counterbalance of normality. First of all, what is your response to that? Nothing to do with you.
That's
The
first thing. Yeah, it is nothing to do with me. The fact that a 14-year-old girl took her life is truly sad. The world we live in today is the world we live in. The fact that something like that happened is almost mind-blowing to me. That's truly sad. I actually feel sad inside to see something like that.
What has come clear to me in the interview is that a lot of things you say you wouldn't say now that you've said before.
I'd say them differently, perhaps.
Yeah, right. So, to me, that's an
Oh,
acceptance.
what a fucking cop-out. Oh, my God. What a cop. I think he's sad. It's just so sad. Like, wow. Wow, this is a top G. Oh, my God. Retard, he had the persona? Bro, the persona. Get out of here with the persona shit. Like, shut up. He's getting, yeah, he got dick right. Bro, this is just sad. Like, I don't know how anybody can be an Andrew Tate dick rider after this interview. I honestly, I genuinely don't know.
Not just that you want to get back on platforms, because maybe that was one of the reasons you were no platform, but that you've recognized and understood the potential harm to the wrong kind of impressionable mind by some of the things you've said. Would that be fair?
I think that's 80% fair. I recognize and understand that with massive fame, you have to be more careful about being misconstrued. Like I said earlier, 1% of people...
I don't think Andrew Tate ever was trying to be careful about being misconstrued, because he said exactly what he meant. I don't think that there is almost a single circumstance of Andrew Tate saying something and then actually meaning something else. No, I think this is bullshit, and that's why it makes him look bad, is because anybody... The thing is, Andrew Tate did pride himself, and I think that this was one of his big appeals, is that he was the guy that said the thing that you're not supposed to say. He was the guy that was the fucking reality check, and I think that's why a lot of people liked him. And so, no, I don't think that he was saying it in some bad way, because he repeated it over and over and over. Absolutely fucking not. Yeah, it's nuts, man. Exactly. He's groveling to try to get back on platforms. They're never going to let him back on platforms, man. Yeah, he's playing chess now. Before he was playing checkers. Bro, before he was winning checkers, now he's losing chess.
Understanding you doesn't matter with a small audience. It matters with a very large audience. With power comes responsibility. I still believe the things I say. I do not want to be a negative force for the world. I also understand that I am a man who's lived a very difficult, nuanced life, and I am capable of making nuanced points that may be misunderstood by teenagers. However, that can be said about anybody.
Bro, like, that shit was not nuanced at all. Like, what's the nuance that we're talking about? Like, it's not that complicated that guys don't want to date a girl with a double-digit body count that's like older. Like, what? This is, it's fucking nature. That's the way it is. That's the way it's been in society for fucking thousands of years. Why is this so fucking hard? There's no nuance to this. It's science.
Every opinion online can be misunderstood by children. Trying to protect children from the internet is a very interesting subject in and of itself, because I would argue that 80% of the content on the internet can be negative or detrimental to a young mind that doesn't understand the world.
I think that more often than not, being able to, I have to change this. Sorry. This is just too much. Okay, all right, that's better. Anyway, so fucking show the graph. Which graph? I think that you can make a very strong argument that social media for people under 18 years old is a net negative. It creates more negative outcomes than it solves, and it makes people's lives worse. Because I think that it's absolutely true. Like, that girl took her own life because she's getting fucking fed self-harm stuff by TikTok algorithm. Like, that's got nothing to fucking do with Andrew Tate, right? It's got nothing to do with him, but it's still bad. It's crazy. You would have never guessed. Yeah, exactly. He's saying now he has to be aware of more people you can reach with your voice. The more unintelligent people will hear what you say and try to take offense to it. No, bro, it's not that at all. Like, he wasn't trying to be clear. He was not unclear at all. Like, what he said was very fucking clear. Yeah, say what Andrew Tate won't then. I just did. I literally just said it. There are a lot of guys that don't want to date an older girl. They want to date a younger girl without as much experience. And also another reason is that guys don't want to be, they don't want to fuck a girl and then think that, oh, wow, I wonder if she's comparing me to all these other guys, and then they get insecure about it. It's true. There are a lot of things that, like, I mean, for me, I have no problem with that kind of stuff. I don't give a fuck. But there are a lot of people that do. It's an ego thing. Yes, it's an ego thing. I don't know why you can't just come on and say that, because I would respect him 1,000 times more if he would just come on and say what he actually meant, rather than trying to grovel and fucking hope to get back on fucking Twitter. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, you want to talk about a top G? This is a fucking top G.
Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns.
This guy,
Mao took the guns.
He's sitting
Fidel
there
Castro
quiet.
took the guns.
He's shut
Hugo
up.
Chavez took the guns.
That's it.
And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms. Doesn't matter how many lemmings you get out there on the street begging for them to have their guns taken. We will not relinquish them. Do you understand?
He didn't sit around and think about that. Yeah, it's fucking Alex. Alex put this guy in a box. Andrew Tate's trying to get back in the box. That's a top G. Fuck. This is just some pussy shit. I don't know how anybody could be part of Hustlers University after seeing this interview. I don't know. I think this makes him look so bad. It makes him look absolutely fucking awful. Dropping out? Yeah. Bro, legit paid to watch you and him go back and forth? Yeah, I mean, look. I mean, the thing is, like, I have no problem with, like, some of the things Andrew Tate says, but some of the other shit is just fucking, like, basically, like, everything that he says that has to do with women, I think, is pretty much bad. Like, 90% of that is bad. Yeah, both Alex and Andrew are total human garbage. You're right, but at least one of them wins the fucking interview. Yeah, I'm not saying Alex Jones is right. I'm not saying he's a good guy. I just had a video. People got mad at me in that video because I said Alex Jones was an asshole because of the Sandy Hook thing. They were mad at me for this. I read the comments. So yeah, Alex is an asshole too. But at least he's not getting finessed by Piers Morgan. He's not getting pushed around. And the thing is, like, if you want to be like a fucking, like what is it? What's the word for like a mascot for like masculinity and shit. What is less masculine than getting pushed around on a talk show and letting people misrepresent your points, attributing some girl killing herself to something completely unrelated to you, and then not even addressing that that happened except for in passing? He got destroyed. Absolutely fucking destroyed. Let me read some of the comments. Let's read some of the comments, see if people agree with me. Okay? Yeah, I want to see this. Was the girl kill herself for TikTok? Well, I don't know, but like what I'm saying is like the algorithms, like it was her dad that said it was like you know, bad and like malicious algorithms, which I agree with. I totally agree with. I totally support that. I think it's a huge problem. I do think that for like kids' mental health, I would say social media and being able to have an account on social media should not be allowed for anybody under 18. Like I think that's the side of the fence that I would fall off on. Let's see here. 16? I mean, I say 18, 16. It's, I mean, that's like what I mean, not 13. Okay? Like, us both, can we all agree? Like, not fucking 13. All right. Remember on Secco, Ben Shapiro called Piers American for standing against dead children, make his relevant points. I guess all dogs simply can't learn new tricks. Yeah, but the difference is that Ben Shapiro called them out. Andrew Tate sat there and fucking agreed with them. So Ben Shapiro, another person above the top G. Bro, imagine like that is fucking sad, man. Oh my god, that's fucking sad. Wow. Can we acknowledge how composed Andrew is? It's the fighter in him. I found it truly admirable. Bro. Anybody would be composed if they put themselves in a straitjacket. And that's what he did. That is so copium, man. Absolute fucking copium. Piers thought he would make him mad with his constant interrupting, but Tate stayed calm and collected even after everything, and Piers made a fool of himself. I don't think so. What do you guys think? I think Andrew Tate looks awful after this. Absolutely fucking awful. I agree. Like, yeah, do you guys agree with me on this or not? I'm actually curious. Yeah, he's slipping and they're annoying. Yeah, Dick Wright is crazy. Piers literally looks like an idiot. I don't think so. I think Piers got him. I do. Piers' quote about disliking any woman is misogyny was retarded. It was stupid. Like, he shouldn't have said that. Yeah, true. But like, even like the thing is, like, Andrew Tate didn't even like fucking press the issue on that, really. Like, it's just again, he got brought on and pushed around. That's what it was. Man, that's just sad. Let me see this. Respect Andrew's patience with this man. He didn't let him finish a single sentence. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's sad, man. Play the rest? Oh, it's over. I mean, right? I mean, that's it. It's over, right?
Every opinion online can be misunderstood by children. Trying to protect children from the internet is a very interesting subject in and of itself, because I would argue that 80% of the content on the internet
yeah, that's the whole thing,
or detrimental to a young mind that doesn't understand the world.
Yeah, that's it. It's over. Yeah, if there's more of the interview that comes out, I'll watch it. Sure. It's a preview? All right, we'll watch more of it whenever it comes out. Full video's not out yet? All right, we'll watch the full video. But if it's anything like this, it's bad, man. Brain dead comment section? Oh my god. I don't know how Andrew kept his cool. Absolute legend. Threw a child in there. Yeah, it's like he obviously, like... I think this makes him look so bad. I do. I think it makes him look so fucking bad, man. My poor sad G. Yeah. The poor top G, man. He getting bullied around by big old Piers Morgan. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, you got the tater tots in the comment section. Exactly. I don't know, man. It's just fucking pathetic. It really is. You know, people not. I think that a lot of people, like, I think if you're an average person looking at this, like, he definitely doesn't look good in that. 100%. How is interrupting bullying around? It's common interview technique. That you interrupt somebody before they can make a point that makes them sound like they're fucking incoherent. Like, you should have known that going on there. Is you willing to interview Andrew Tate? Yeah, sure. I don't give a fuck. I'd have to watch more of his content beforehand because I wouldn't want to interview him and be like, I've only seen like 5 videos, right? I'd want to see more of his stuff so I would have something to talk to him about. He's just inexperienced? Oh, really? He's inexperienced even though he spent the last fucking 2 months being on interviews everywhere on every fucking platform constantly? But now he's inexperienced. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Bro. How is it? Oh my god. Feel bad. It's sad, man. The piece today, yeah. Breathe the copium in harder. It's sad. The top G will prevail. He's gonna come out ahead. He's gonna... Man, I can't believe it. Say what you want about Andrew. Man lives what he says. No, he said he didn't. Why? What is wrong with you? Why do you say this? I don't understand. It's the exact opposite. Fuck, man. Yeah, I feel bad for the guy, you know. I think Asmon's off his meds. No, I mean, I think that I think I'm not. I think there's a lot of people that feel the same way that I do. Fuck. Calm and collected to keep his composure while his opponent is not doing as much as letting him speak or respond to his bashful questions as at. Bro, this is so sad. These kids deserve a better top G. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is just fucking, this is just sad. Wow. That Tate won that? Yeah, they actually think Tate won that convo. Holy shit. I love whenever Piers interrupts and talks over his guests. Very professional. I like how this guy talks about Piers Morgan being professional. Meanwhile, it's literally a show named after Piers Morgan. Whenever they decided to make this show, they wanted this to happen. That's the point of the show. Tate has more moral experience than you? Yeah, that's why I expect them to do a better job with the interview. Top G still lives a life better than 99.9% of the chat. Yeah. That's just sad, man. It's sad. The conversation did nothing but make Piers look stupid. Really? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like... Man. I'm so... It is crazy to me that people find reasons and excuses for this shit. Oh my god. As someone who hates gotcha comments, you're sure rewarding Piers for it. Yes, because I know they work. Because they work for stupid people. That's why I don't like gotcha comments, because they're bait for dumbos. And that's why you don't give the bait, you don't take the bait. The reason why I don't like gotchas is because I know they work. Yeah, it's Dumbo bait. Yeah, it is. Tate got ran over. He did. He argued worse because he was limiting his power. Bro, that's like the fucking... That's like every Dragon Ball Z fight where the person who loses is not the person they want to lose. Oh, he was eliminated. It's some other fucking thing. Like, it's some other reason. Like, yeah, it's some fucking cope. Oh, he wasn't using his full power. I mean, if he was, he would have won for sure. I mean, yeah, definitely. 100%. 5 years more tactics and Andrew Tate lost the interview are idiots. I think a lot of people that... Look, I mean, I don't know how many different ways I have to repackage this. If you want to fucking make your image the ideal alpha male, which is clearly what Andrew Tate is trying to make himself out to be, and you go on Piers Morgan's show, and you get interrupted, bullied into a fucking corner, and you're sitting there silent while he fucking blames some random girl killing herself on you, and you just sit there and say, wow, that's horrible. Yeah, I think that doesn't do a very good job for your fucking image as an alpha male. I think that he got pushed around, he got embarrassed, he had to walk back positions that he shouldn't have tried to walk back, and I think that in doing so, it weakened his position as being a person who speaks what he believes to be the truth. And I think it's absolutely, it's antithetical to his image, I think. Asmon thinks being controlling is a way? Yeah, I think, yeah, absolutely. Bro, somebody brings you on an interview and they fucking do this shit to you, absolutely control that shit. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm gonna go ahead and... Actually, let me call my dad. I gotta call my dad. Okay, go ahead.
You know, I mean, you and I just instantly hated Alex Jones, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Back, you know, your mom used to watch him back when he had a card table on the set with his sweaty little head. And, you know, with all covered with papers and talking a bunch of shit that he does. I mean, it's just about everything's a bunch of shit.
Well, what do you...
Course, you know,
what do you think about the bald guy? The Andrew Tate guy?
What a pussy. I mean, you know, like he doesn't, you know, he feels like he can't interrupt this other asshole. It didn't stop Alex.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, Alex would interrupt God. I mean, you know, yeah. What I thought that guy was kind of you know, edgy, you know.
Yeah.
But he acted like a.
Yeah, he did.
I thought.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. It was really pathetic. Yeah, I don't know what you ever told him on there, but. When you were 2 or 3 years old, you couldn't have even known what the fuck Alex was talking about. You would walk in the room and just like a little kid, you put both hands on top of your head and you'd say, "Oh no, 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 not the man show. Oh, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off." And you'd be such an asshole that your mom couldn't watch it. And I was really proud of you as you could spot that bullshitter a mile away.
Yep,
But,
that's right.
Oh yeah, I mean, I never could understand. I mean, like I say, she was with him from when you were, you know,
Oh yeah,
30 years.
absolutely.
So, yeah, this is where he started on public access. He didn't even have
Yeah.
a channel or anything.
All right.
So,
Well, I'll give you a call back in a half hour. Okay. All right. So. I want to speak. Yeah, exactly. So that I'm glad that I got. Yeah, we got a second opinion on that shit. Okay.